Just inside the portal and we're heading in. That trammer? Yeah.
Yeah, we had a guy come up, he'd never been in a track drift, he fell down on it 6-7 times. He fell off the rib. Many times.
No, as far as the guys who
Work hard back here.
Just keep them there. Like I'm sure I can do all this stuff where you have to walk up.
Here's a look at the operator's controls for the trammer. There's a little side drift running off back there. But the owner of mine is taking us back here. See, it goes quite a ways. So let's go catch up to him. We've been hiking for a long time now. I can't even see the portal anymore. But I thought I'd just stop and check in, show you that we're still going. Also, there's a junction up here we're going to check out. A little flooded chamber right here. Don't know how far down that goes. Obviously, that's some equipment here. Not sure what at this point. So yeah, the attic keeps going that way. And we got some good stuff here. More ore cars. So this structure here is actually really unique. We're looking at an underground mill right now.
No, I need
This is wild. I don't think I've ever seen this before. The tank up there. And then I guess there's a jaw crusher and some other stuff up there. We'll go figure out how to get up there. As you can see, the stairs are pretty rotten, so it's not like it's going to be easy to get up there. But we'll figure something out. All kinds of stuff in here.
I'm getting gold out of the
Still have hoses and pipes around up there. The mill's right over there. But let's check out some of the other structures in here. Saw this graffiti in here. 1940. She wasn't mining here, so they were early mine explorers, I guess. Huge false floor under me, or I should say above me, that these tanks are sitting on. See, I'm underneath the tank right now. There's a tank right there, and right there. We were just looking back there, and got the ore cars right there, and the mill up there, and no shaker table right here. There may be another one up in the middle too. All right, I just climbed up from down there, made my way up along here. Different view up here. There's some stuff up there. Go check out. I'm making my way across this. I'm standing next to the tanks right now. As you can see, things bend around back there. We already looked up there though, so not missing anything. Here's a look at the tanks. And then, like I said, there's looking across to the other tank's like right over there. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but the other tank's right over there. And then looking up, I don't know what that big boxy looking thing is right there yet. There are some more stairs right there. Obviously some more stuff up there, so I'll cross over to there and we'll see how things look over there. All right, I was just standing down there a moment ago. Actually probably a better view of the tanks from here. Cross over there. There's a view looking up. And it looks like there might be a crusher up there. Can't really tell yet. We'll see in a moment. Another shaker table in this room here. I think the other one was mounted here. And I'm not sure why it was taken out, but I believe that was mounted here. All that wood piled up there. You can see all the electrical lines, and I was just trying to figure out what those were. Water lines, electrical lines, all kinds of stuff back there. Take a closer look at this table. Here's a look at the table. This is how it looks when it's mounted properly and where it's supposed to be. You can see the engine right there. View across the table. And then, like I said, get all the electrical, that was electrical light back there too. You see that right there? There's a light back here. Which obviously that makes sense, they would have. You see more sockets for the bulbs. Good stuff, good stuff. The next section looks kind of tricky to make my way up. So somehow or another I'll manage to get up there and we'll see how things look up there. All right, we were just down there checking things out. Climbed up along here. Down there you can see the ore cars where we started. Up at the next level now. And these look like jigs or flotation cells rather than crushers. This is really incredible. I've never seen any setup like this before. This is wild. All the stuff's still here. Bunch of stuff up there, or over there I should say. I was thinking about up, which is why I said that, because looking up, you see it keeps going up there. There's, I can't tell what's up here yet. I'm not high enough yet to see what's up there, but a bunch of stuff up there. Another level up there, obviously. See the electrical connections right there. It looks like there's something off to the right up there too. I'll cross over and take a slightly better look at this stuff too. Okay, I crossed over to where those jigs or flotation cells are. There's a look inside. Lots of impressive stuff back here. You see all the connections they have on there. More stuff back here. Like a little workshop back here. Yeah, they had a little workshop back here. How cool is this? You still have gloves right there. Bits and pieces of tools. Kind of hard to get over there and look closer without doing a bunch of damage, so I have to do the best we can seeing it from here. So got some tools hanging right there. All kinds of stuff. Hard to take it all in. Bunch of equipment over in the corner there. I was just standing there a moment ago. Wanted to give you another view of the stuff back here. Closer look at this jumble of stuff. Those of you that know about milling will probably recognize a lot of this stuff. I know a lot more about the mining than the milling. But here's the backside view. Big jumble of stuff, kind of hard to separate it all out visually or in your mind. All right, good stuff. What do you say we keep scrambling up and see what's at the next level? All right, we were just looking down there a moment ago. I'm on the next level up. Ore cars again. Way down there. As you can see, they had some big equipment back here based on those foundations, but it was taken out, so I'm not sure what was here. Another little workbench back here. Looks like this one's got a bunch of hoses or belts over there. So much stuff. Got some hand tools over there. And just a bunch of wood scraps tossed in here. I'm not sure what these metallic boxes were. Out of context, it's hard to figure out what they were. Some shelves back here. More lights, as you can see right there. Cool, cool, cool. And the level over there looks kind of spacious, but I can't tell what's up there yet. And of course, it also keeps running up, so there's plenty more to see. That's really slippery, so it's not easy to make it up, but I'll find a way and rejoin you there. Just climbed up from down there. I'm on the next level. When I was coming up, I realized there was one off here too that was kind of hidden from view until you get up here. That's interesting. Looking up, like I said, there's more stuff up there, so we'll keep going as far as we can. Big jumble of stuff right here. All kinds of scraps and who knows what else. Wood scraps, metal scraps. There's a chute right over here, as you can see. See how it's feeding from down somewhere from above. Lots of stuff. There's something big mounted here at one time. Like that was also removed. Some kind of tank maybe right there. It's hard. I can't tell what that is from here. Here's a view. On the other side. I mean, we know there's something big here because of those foundations, and you can also see the supports on the the ceiling, for lack of a better word here. So there's something big here, but hard to tell what at this point. It was just standing over there. I've come over a bit farther. Curious about this thing. It almost looks like a giant nude symbol, but I don't think that's what that was. But again, somebody that knows more about milling can definitely answer that, I'm sure. There's a view up to whatever that chute was emptying. We'll probably be able to look down on that from above. Some kind of rack right there. More workshop type stuff back here. Lots of tools. Again, a bunch of wood scraps tossed back here. Looks like there's a belt right there. Ah, there's their electrical system. That has some juice running off it, that's for sure. Not that I'm surprised, because mills take a lot of energy. Cool stuff. That was a piece of drill steel driven in back there. Some stuff looped around it. Pretty impressive. All right, let's see about crossing over and checking out that semi-hidden room right there. We were just checking out that room over there. I've crossed over that section, and I'm in the chamber, the hidden chamber. And I can't tell what this was based on what's left, but kind of looks like tool storage or equipment storage or something like that. There's just the one opening here to this one. There's so much stuff in here. I'm trying not to miss stuff, but I'm also trying not to bore you guys. So I'm sure I'm making some of you upset that I'm going too slow. I'm sure I'm making some people upset I'm going too fast. But hard to balance all this out. All kinds of cans back here. I think that's about it for this one. It's like more hoses. This looks like a belt. Yeah, that would be my guess as to what this room was. Just based on all the stuff piled up here. Alright, getting up to the next section looks more difficult than any I've done so far, so hopefully I reduce that too much trouble. Here's looking underneath that ramp there. There's no easy way up underneath here either from the looks of it, so I'll see what I can do. I made my way up. I had to climb along the rails there, but it worked. I'm up here now, and definitely worth it. There's a lot going on up here. Give you a quick preview, then we'll get into more detail, but there's a lot going on back here, and I haven't even been back there yet, so okay, where to start? So they would have had a hoist or a winch mounted right there, and ore that was being extracted from deeper within the mine would have been wheeled in on the ore cars way down there, and then loaded onto some kind of skip and brought up on these rails here, and then fed into the crusher. I'm going to show you in just a minute around there. So that's why there's rail running up here, and that's how that fits in. Now, oh yeah, and by the way, there it is right there. Like I said, that would have been mounted there in the past. I was looking at it, I didn't see a manufacturer's plate or anything like that, but even without it, it's still plenty interesting for those of you that are into this kind of thing. Big, looks like a wrench. Another view of it. Now, that's not all that's here though, because directly behind that, there's a big winze right here. And I'll show you looking down in a minute, but it extends up as well. That's looking up. And no, the owner or nobody has been up there, so nobody knows what's up there. The wood's super rotted, so it's not possible to climb the ladders, but it's kind of a mystery what's up there. So back looking at the hoist, and then looking down the winze. Standing on a false floor, it's kind of rotted, so this is a bit creepy. There's looking down, focusing the light. See that water shimmering down there? You wouldn't want to fall down that. But that's where that goes. I don't know how deep that went, but they must have been bringing up some decent ore. I was just standing over there. The hoist and the winze are just to the right there. That's the station where I was standing. I've come over here in this chamber. That's all false floor. It's all rotted right there, which isn't too much fun to walk on. But it's still supporting this massive crusher, so it can't be too bad. There's the manufacturer's plate, but I can't make anything of that. Maybe some of the audience can. It's hard to tell. Now, I can't climb back behind that winze because it's all rotted to see what the deal is, but somehow they got the ore into this bin right here. Let me get a better view. So as I was saying, there's a bin right there, and somehow they got the ore in there, and then would open the gate when they wanted to let ore out, and that would feed into the jaw crusher here. And then there's a whole chamber down there, which I can't tell if we looked into that. No, we did not look into that. So I don't know where that ties into one of the rooms we visited on the way up, but from here I can't tell. Oh, you know what that is? How dumb of me. That horseshoe we saw, this is what that ties into. It feeds in right there. So, I mean, now it makes more sense. So, starts out there in the bin, gets fed into the rock crusher and pulverized, and then would have been dropped down here to be fed to the next level through the ore chute, and we go on down the chain that way. Now looking around some more in here, obviously there was something mounted over there at one time. It's been removed. Obviously whatever it was took a fair amount of power, given all the electrical setup over there. Bits and pieces of stuff on the ground here. And then, like I said, I came in from over there. I'm amazed that false floor is holding that crusher. Look how rotted that is. I don't even know if it's coming across in the camera, but it's all splintered and rotted. Fun, fun. That is a beefy crusher, wow. And they had some ropes running off from there. Can't remember if I showed you this workbench or not yet. Take a quick look at it. There's not much left on it. Getting dripped on. Let me get out of here. Let's go see what all this stuff over here is. I didn't even look back there yet. We were just looking back there. There's the hoist again, and then of course the winds to my left. This, I looked inside, wooden box with those metal straps reinforcing it. I looked inside, just maybe 2 feet of water inside. And I'll show you just in case you don't believe me. That's it. Nothing else inside. I just noticed this beam running across here as well. That's interesting. And then there was this concrete retaining wall here. I looked inside that as well. Also just has some water inside, so I'll show you that too. This is looking behind that retaining wall. Mills need water, so I'm guessing I just use this for water storage. Pretty amazing thing seeing this mill like this. I doubt I'll ever see something like this again. This is a real one-of-a-kind type thing. Just looking down where my friend is. You came up multiple levels to get up here. This is pretty amazing. And we, in theory, could go up even farther, but that is just not possible with this construction. Regrettably, it goes up as far as I can see. I mean, it just keeps stretching up there. I'd love to know what's up there. Back down the bottom here where those ore cars are, and I asked about the rails running up here, and that was actually just a service way for tools and equipment and things like that. Where they brought the ore up to the mill is apparently just down here. So we'll go take a look at that and have them explain that to us. Huh. Big chamber back there. Huh. Ah, okay. So this is where they're bringing it up.
Exactly, yeah. So they would just, they'd lower that skip down into the sump there, and then dump the rock from the cars into the skip and bring it up to the top of the mill. Gotcha,
okay. Now it makes sense. Very interesting.
Old timers were something else, weren't they?
They sure were. The old timers were tough. I agree.
I wish I was fucking that tent and stuff where they are. These generations are even getting worse.
You could, it makes you wonder why they never just put a mill in the lower, you know?
Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, you think about how much rock they had to blast out for this, and none of it was ore, you know?
Here's looking at that from the other side.
Oh, this is that intersection up here.
Pretty amazing. And then yeah, you can see where the rails bend off to the left to dump in to there. And then we came in a long, long way from back there. And now we're gonna go look at some ore up here.